Y'all better come on up in the room, honey. Come on up in the room. Get in here. Get in here. Is my mic working? Is my mic working? Hello. Yes, my mic is working. Y'all come on up in the room. Hit that good like, share, and subscribe button for your girl. Turn your notification bell on so you know each and every time that I go live. I'm here for a short time and not a long time. Your girl is tired. I went out with my son yesterday, um, running around and stuff, and worked today. Yes, work today. And child, this girl right here is tired. Y'all know I'm about to be 58 years old. If the good Lord's let me live to see this year, y'all better come on in here. I ain't gonna be here long, child. I done took my medication. And as soon as it started to wear in, I'm getting up off this live, child. Eyes is ready to go. What? Touch sleep. Yes, child. But I had to come up here, child. I had to press my way on. Pressing on. Pressing on. Y'all come on in the room. Come on in the room. Y'all come on in the room because, honey, we got something. My thoughts, girl, we got some tea, girl. We's got to talk about this here this afternoon. Y'all better come on in here. I done told y'all I'm here for a short time, not a long time, but I'm going to try my best and I'm going to press just as hard as I can to give y'all 1 hour. Child, that's what I'm going to do, child. I'm trying. I'm going to try so hard, honey. God knows I'm going to try hard. But y'all come on up in here, honey. Come on up in here, honey, because y'all don't know what I know. Y'all don't know what I know, child. Ooh, sookie now. Sookie now. Mm. When I tell y'all, when I think of the goodness of the Lord and all he's done for me, honey, my soul cries out, hallelujah, children. Child, woo, child. Y'all better come on up in here. Ooh, the cover has been pulled off. Oh, what you say, my thoughts? The cover has been pulled all the way off that ass. That ass has been tapped, my thoughts. Oh my God. Oh my God, y'all. Ooh, wait. Ooh, child. Jam says, LOL, who's striking people? Child, I probably, I don't even know where to put it, baby, but that, I'm going to tell you, baby, if y'all better come on in here, because I ain't going to be repeating this bullshit more than one time. One and done. I'm going to be one and done, one and done. And I'm going to be laughing at y'all stupid asses. Y'all heard what I said. I will continue to laugh at your stupid asses. You bunch of followers. And yes, I'm screaming. I'm screaming because I want to scream. Vindicated. Vindicated. Woo! Ah. Oh my God. When I tell y'all, when God was waking me up at 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning, ooh, showing me. Y'all probably didn't believe me, but I'll tell you one person that did believe me. It was Miss Sexy Diva. And Miss Sexy Diva will tell you. She told me what was going to happen before it happened, and then it happened. That was God. Ooh, child. Miss Taiwan says, hey, y'all. I remember me and Miss Denise talking each other off the ledge. That part right there. Um, one of my devices is not connecting, so that's another reason to get me worked all up. I'm sick of these tablets and all this mess, child. It works my nerves, child. I ain't got it in me today to be fooling with it like that. Shout out to the good Miss Faith. Miss Faith, I love you so much. Miss Faith brought awareness to your girl today. When I say Miss Faith brought the awareness to the girl, Miss Faith brought the awareness to y'all girl. That's right. That part right there. So y'all come on up in here. Come on in the room. Y'all better come on up in the room, honey. Come on in the room. I said I'm going to be one and done. Yes, y'all hit that good like, share, and subscribe button for your girl. My goal for Super Chat, Super Stickers is 5. Cash outs, whatever y'all want to do. Y'all know it don't matter to me because I really don't care. But if y'all would like to, it's as low as 99 cents. You can help support the channel. Greatly appreciate y'all so much for the ones that can and for the ones that wanted to and couldn't. I appreciate y'all as well. Thank y'all so much for always showing y'all love and support. The real ones. And they know who they are. The real ones. This Taiwan said, God works in mysterious ways. Yes, he does. Woo, child. Child, when I tell y'all my soul cries out hallelujah on this day right here. Child, Lord, I thank you, God. Ooh, child, I thank him. Because see, honey, what I'm trying to tell y'all good people, back in 24 when I got sick and I landed in that hospital, I was literally battling for my life. I was fighting for my life. So when I'm fighting for my life and God brings me through and give me another chance, why would I get out here and harm somebody? What would I gain by harming somebody? That's what I want to ask the people. See, I love people, y'all. I'm a Leo. I love people. I never try to hurt anybody. Thank you. I can't see who gave me that. Miss Taiwan, thank you so much for your $5 super sticker. She's kicking it off for us up over here. Y'all good people. But honey, God brought me through a storm that I didn't even see. Child, I don't hurt people because it can come back on my sons, my grandkids, and never would I want anything that I've done to somebody to come back on my kids and my grandkids. That is not my character, honey. But honey, on this day right here, I tell God, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. God is so good, child. There was times when Miss Denise had to talk me off the ledge. Miss Maria, I could call her anytime. Words of encouragement. Miss Faith sent me words of encouragement. My thoughts sent me words of encouragement. Miss Dottie climbed up here on that live that day. She gave me words of encouragement, and the list goes on and on. I don't want to miss nobody, but I appreciate all of y'all so much. I tell y'all thank you from the bottom of my heart. Y'all are some true leaders, as I've always called y'all, true leaders, honey. Thank y'all so much for being there for me, showing me love and support. But one thing about it, child, throughout that there chaos, honey, I never stopped going live. Did I lose 300 and some subscribers? Yes, I did, honey. I did. It hurt my heart because I worked so hard. I would get up here on this live and go live every day. Just me in the beginning. I didn't ask nobody to come on my live and join me on the panel. I never did that. It just happened, y'all. And we free flowed amongst each other and we laughed and we had fun until that demon struck, child. When that demon popped out, what? Mm. That demon popped out, honey. That demon popped out. Yes. That demon popped out, honey. I'm trying to tell y'all. My thoughts is they rung that bell real loud. They rung that bell real loud. They let the sea head have it with both barrels. Yes, G has been fully vindicated. Don't leave me out, G. I told you to. Yes, my thoughts. You was always there for me. Words of encouragement, and I love y'all so much. I love y'all so much. Thank you, Miss Maria, for coming through with your super sticker. Greatly appreciate it so much. We got 3 more to go. Child, if y'all good people was not over there, shout out to the Queen Sheba, honey. I'm gonna give y'all some words of encouragement. Y'all going over yonder to her live and listen to I said what the I said, and it's at the beginning, honey. Yes, y'all heard what I said. Well, see, I told y'all I was gonna say her name because I wanted to bring awareness to other people. Didn't I tell y'all that heifer was gonna strike again? I told y'all. I told y'all she was going to strike again, and I was trying my best to prevent it. But, honey, she has struck again. She struck again within her own camp, honey. That's right. Y'all heard what I said, within her own camp, honey. Child, they calling her crackheads and everything. But y'all ain't got to listen to me, honey, and believe nothing that I say. Go on over there and listen to the live, honey. Yes, Lord. Yes, God. I don't play with God, honey. I don't play with people. I don't bother nobody. I don't bother nobody, honey. I do not, child. But for all of y'all, y'all sat up over there like y'all was at First Baptist Church in the Carolinas, honey. And it was yes. And baby, it seemed like it was a death in the funeral. At the funeral home, honey. It seemed like it was a death. All of the crying and carrying on at my G Squad experience. That's right. At my experience. Child, they used me. Child, I imagine that they probably got about $10,000 out of you bunch of dummies. Child, they got y'all. They got y'all. They got y'all for probably over $10,000. Because if I'm correct, I think the most you can get in one day on Cash App is 5,000, and then it was switched over to another person. So she probably got 5,000. So that's a total of 10,000. Y'all is so stupid. When all y'all had to do was go back and play every live that I've ever played, it was right there. Do I feel sorry for those people? I do not. Do I see y'all in the bushes up over here today? I do. I don't want nobody to come up over here to say, hey, G Squad. And I drop that bullshit because it's dark. I don't want to be part of no G Squad. It's talking with G. If you can't say that right, get up out of here. I don't even care no more. I don't feel sorry for none of those people. Now, will there be more people that's going to be held accountable? You best believe it's going to be some more people be held accountable. Y'all did them people wrong at my expense. Y'all used my name. It said, the thumbnail said, have you ever been scammed by G Squad? Now, see, I wouldn't put it past none of y'all silly witches that change who you gave your cash apps to and pretend that you sent it to me for that lady, which it never happened. Every live I ever played, anytime anybody ever gave me a cash app, I shouted them out. Probably was never $50, slim to none, but all y'all fell for the okie doke. Why did y'all fall for the okie doke? Y'all fell for the okie doke because y'all, whichever way the wind blow, I likes to be a part of the crowd. I like to be a part of that gossip. Y'all gonna lose y'all life behind that stuff. Y'all gonna lose y'all life behind it. I don't play with my kids. I don't play with my grandkids. I don't play with my health. I don't do none of that by bringing harm and hurting other people. That's not me. I would never do that. Why? Because I'm afraid of God. Y'all don't know that. You should have known that. Y'all got just what y'all deserve. Lord, all that crying and carrying on. All of that crying. What y'all? All that crying and carrying on. Honey, I said, well, Lord Jesus, I ain't never harmed nobody. I don't bother nobody. I don't hurt nobody. Ooh. Well, child, she's over there done hit him in the head, honey. I told y'all, I heard her say, she just hoped that they remain a strong sisterhood. When it's done, original, and not forced upon nobody, you don't have to say stuff like that. It just automatically happens. I never bothered nobody. I didn't bother none of those people. I did not. Like I tell y'all all the time, all I ever tried to do was to help that lady. But y'all flocked over there. And then I told y'all about how I watched that snake slither through on that Sunday morning. Couldn't rest. But honey, the good people over there calling you a crackhead. Ooh, child, they said she a crackhead, y'all. Child, I ain't said that what good people said, huh? They said she create one album after another child to keep on getting them pills, honey. Child, I said, well, where did I go, man? Well, could that have been what was wrong? The reason why she was coming after Miss Denise and myself so hard, honey? Child, Well, I ain't never get my $20 back, but the good word is said, the good people telling me she done hit somebody up in the camp for way more than that, honey. I said, wait, what? I said, wait, what? See, that's what happens when you try to live above your mean and try to impress. Baby, I ain't never try to impress they soul, honey. I am who I am. What you see is what you get. I don't care who like me and who don't like me. I don't give a flying flitter. I don't care about that. Ooh, you better go ahead on, Big God. Y'all see Big God? Ooh, mm, mm, mm. Well, child, I wonder is she just hiding out now? She ain't about to hit the good you to the streets for a little taste of a minute, honey. She said, I got to let some of this here bullshit to calm down, because it's hot in here, honey. Quiet on the set, child. Y'all heard what I said? Quiet on the set, honey. She is going to be quiet on the set, child. Ooh. Ooh. One of them said, you lied on me. What? Wait, what? No, she lied on you. And that was you that had to be a part of the clickbait and the crew when you went over there on that ladies panel and you lied too. You said that I said that I had to get 2,000 subscribers before I was monetized. Now, when you look over your life and you see how things is going, maybe you'll come out and say, that lady never said that because I didn't say that. I never said that. But you wanted to be a part of the in crowd and you had to come up with something. And that's what you said. You lied on me too. God is not pleased. Whoo. Maybe you wasn't around when I told y'all that God was waking me up in the wee hours of the morning, telling me, showing me things, showing me stuff that was getting ready to happen. Maybe you wasn't over here in the bushes. I don't know, but he did. I knew way before it happened what was getting ready to happen. Now look at y'all. Oh my God. Woo, child. Mm. Lord, I tell you. Y'all better do more praying on you, getting on your knees and praying than following in behind the people. You got kids, you got grandkids, and all you can do is be a follower. At what point in your life will you become a leader and you lead your grandkids and your kids? When you gonna do that? C.V. Jackson like led y'all down she done led y'all down a dark path, honey. Oh my God. Ooh, child. Child, when you fighting for your life and you got these health issues that has popped up upon you, honey, you don't play them types of games, honey. You can mess around and lose your whole life in behind of a V. Jackson. Are you serious? When all you had to do was just say, hey, G, this is what da said. And I just wanted to come to you and talk to you and ask you about it. But no, y'all couldn't do that. Y'all formed a whole seminar against little old me all by myself. Nobody warned me. Nobody told me nothing. It was a secret. Why y'all think she be reaching out to y'all, singing in the background? Hit me. I'm gonna hit you up on your Instagram. I'm gonna hit you on Facebook. You on Instagram? Why y'all? What? Woo, child. Shout out to Miss Faith. Miss Faith, boy, I tell you, Miss Faith don't be playing around. Miss Faith ain't come to play, child. Miss Faith did not come to play, honey. I don't want none of y'all that left to create another fake mofo page. Not on my account. Don't do that. Because what y'all fail to realize, y'all ain't got no power. God's got all the power. Whomever I'm supposed to have, that's who I'm going to have. That's it. That's all. It is what it is. Don't create another nothing and call yourself doing me a favor. I'm going to need for you to continue to follow in behind V. Jackson and the crew. Better try to figure out how y'all gonna get y'all money back, honey. Woo, child. Boy, they knocked y'all in the head that day. 6 hours, honey. 6 hours, 6 hours, 6 hours. Miss Dorothy came up here, baby. She prayed, honey. Miss Dorothy prayed, never lost her faith. Miss Faith never lost her faith, honey. And the list goes on. But y'all was over yonder for 6 hours just donating. Well. Look at God. Ooh, child. Mm, I cannot. So, for whatever happens to y'all family members, I'm gonna need for y'all to remember that you gambled it all for V. Jackson to scandalize a lady's name that you don't even know and That lady never bothered nobody. Cause see, you can't tell me God ain't laid it in your spirit that lady ain't bother nobody. She ain't did nothing to nobody. She ain't try to hurt nobody. She ain't do that. Y'all can't tell me. Ooh, y'all gave away about 10,000, 10 grams. Ooh, child. Did y'all go on vacation? How much money did y'all give me? Y'all didn't get out enough money. Child. Oh, honey, I cannot with these people. Mm. Oh, Lord have mercy, Jesus. Mm. Mm. Y'all hit that good like, share, and subscribe button for you, girl. Go on over there and listen to that live if y'all didn't catch it this morning. Y'all gonna hear everything at the beginning, honey. But that's where it was at, right there at the beginning. Mm-hmm. Child, I wouldn't have never placed that girl as being a crackhead. It's a possibility, though. That's what the people said. I ain't said, honey. But something has to be going on. Ooh, child. Lord, what y'all think? Y'all put down here in the chat what y'all think that the good people of the paparazzi is saying on today. Do they still believe in her? I believe I can fly. I believe I can touch the sky. Yes, come on through and touch the sky, hon. Ooh, child. Mm. I don't feel no waste time about none of those people, hon. I thank God for coming through and cleaning up my channel. I thank God for removing those people. I don't have to worry about them people no more. Y'all don't come back over here. Just keep on going and just keep on going. Because, see, y'all like mess. Y'all don't like to laugh and enjoy life and have fun. Y'all like mess. Told y'all. V didn't like that relationship that I had with that lady. I ain't do nothing to that lady. Told y'all I tried to help her. Help her with a channel. Call in the background. How many we got? How many more we need? What else we can do? You know, that's all I did with that lady. Anything else? It's irrelevant. But no, V Jackson got a holy Bible in her mouth, so we're gonna believe her. Y'all so stupid. Woo, child. Oh, Lord have mercy, Jesus. God bless them folks on their journey. Again, shout out to Queen Sheba. If you missed I said what the fuck I said, y'all go on, slide on over there and listen to it, baby. Y'all slide on up over yonder and listen to it, honey. Ooh, I told y'all the jealousy was real. It all was just jealousy, honey. That's it, that's all. She just didn't, she couldn't stand it. Child, no wonder the people ain't seen her out here on these YouTube streets no more. She been still acting a whole fool out here. Ooh, Lord. But moving on. Ooh, child. Almost got a headache. But anyway, shout out to Miss Maria. Thank you for sending me that. Did you good people see Clarence up there holding up that hand, honey? Is Clarence engaged to somebody? And if Clarence is engaged, to who? Child, who's Clarence engaged to? Who's done gave Clarence a ring? I'll wait. Mm. I'm a wait, child. Ain't seen nothing. But Clarence had a ring on her finger, and she's always lied. And she's posting up that finger, hun. I said, well, wait a daggone minute. It can't be Pat. Because you see, he's just still married, cheering. He's just married. He can't be engaged to Clarence. Child, then we got Clarence, of a man done popped out here. He said he done picked out all the furniture, done put her through the mattress and everything, child. I said, ooh, wow, Pap over yonder in New York City, Clarence out here playing around, child. I said, well, my goodness. I see y'all leaving. Y'all done came over here and got that little taste of tea. Y'all didn't had to come over here and get that little taste of tea. Y'all could went over there to that live this morning. Shout out to Queen Sheba. That's all y'all had to do. I ain't telling no lies. It's right up there, honey. That's what the people said. I ain't said it. But y'all go ahead and kick rocks and don't come back. You hear? I don't feel no waste time about y'all leaving. Bye. Mm-mm. Ciao. But Clarence is over there acting a fool. She's still crashing out on the internet. You can't tell her nothing. She knows everything. Y'all heard what I said? Clarence just knows everything. I'm not really sure about how Papa's gonna feel about this here guy that has done popped out telling the business. He said it done helped about all the furniture in the house. He said I can walk it down, walk it down, and tell you about every piece of the furniture in the house because I helped. I picked it out. I said, "Ooh, child." When I tell the good people, Anonymous over there dragging Clarence for filth, honey. Anonymous is dragging Clarence for filth, honey. Mm. Child, I said if it ain't one thing, it's another. Child, I cannot with the people, y'all. I cannot. Mm. But see, I missed y'all last night, though I was out with my son and my babies, and we was enjoying life and having fun. We're not caught up on what we have that God has blessed us with. We're just thankful for what we have. And whatever else God has in store for us, we're grateful. You know, we don't have to come out and brag about we got this and we got that and we got this and we got that. And that ain't nobody business. Cause see what I tell y'all, when we leave this earth, honey, and we all gonna leave, don't none of it go in your casket. So, you know, just be grateful for whatever you have. Be grateful. Now, do I feel in my spirit that those good people has come to realization to say, I miss it over there. That lady didn't do nothing. Yeah, but y'all keep on going. Let's keep our divorce paper as is. I want to stay divorced from all of y'all. You know, I appreciate the time we had together, but it's over now. It's over now. Please, 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 I'm begging y'all, all of y'all, don't create another page. Please don't do that. Just go ahead on about your business. Y'all remember how y'all did a sister, how y'all try to tat down a black woman. Ooh, but it's okay. It's okay, y'all. I get it. Ooh, I still was always trying to figure out. I said, Lord, how in the world do she have that much power over those people's mind, God? I said, Lord, I don't understand. Sometimes things happen and we don't understand. But I just thank everybody that gave me the words of encouragement and that was there for me. But child, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say it. But shout out, Justice for Dro. His aunt Natasha, she's popping out. Still running off at the mouth, y'all. She's still trying to get clout off of her nephew's name. But with all that they got going on, it seems to me that if anybody gonna be out here chopping it up and talking about justice for Joy, it seems like it should be his mother. Natasha has a lot going on with her own son. Why she not shouting out her son? Trying to get justice for her son that was pow allegedly and all that kind of stuff. What is you looking for, Natasha? And then she got that lady they're calling out Polo, dragging him for filth. I was just listening to Polo before I came up here, honey. And Polo let the good people know, if y'all think I'm about to let y'all drag me down through there, he said, you got another thing coming, honey. He said, I'm not about to do that, honey. Polo said, you ain't came out here and said nothing different than what I've already put out. Child, it just amazes me how when people know that they're telling lies on you, how they always want to call the person that's telling the truth a liar. And when they do that, 9 times out of 10, the people want to hear that and they believe that. But Polo ain't backing down. And I don't blame him. Shout out to Polo. Like I said, I was gonna shout that lady name out every so often because I wanted the people to be aware of her. I didn't want what happened to me to happen to them. And that's why I was gonna shout that lady's name out. But guess what? I don't have to shout her name out no more. It's over. It's over. Mhm. She gonna get just what she deserved. Her day is numbered. God don't like ugly. Watch and see, it's gonna happen. Do I wish any bad on them? Mm-mm. I wish all I can say is God bless them all on their journey. Ooh, child. But yes, honey, that's what's going on. They trying to take Polo down through their child, saying all kinds of evils. Y'all know how it go. Y'all know how it go. Y'all know what the people be doing when they clout chasing and all that. Child saying all kinds of degrading stuff about Polo. But he ain't standing down, honey. He said, if you thought I wasn't going to come out here and call y'all out, and y'all bunch of women over there calling me out, y'all crazy than a mofo. I said, get them, Polo. Get their asses, Polo. And that's exactly what Polo doing. He ain't coming to play with them hoes, honey. I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad. Mm-mm. Child. Mm, mm. Child, did I tell y'all? My granddaughter said my son told me my granddaughter wants to be a YouTuber. Well, she can't be a YouTuber not as of yet. She's not old enough. But my son will be monitoring it whenever he decides for that to happen. I said, boy, she didn't say she want to be a YouTuber. Yeah, that's what she said, mama. I said, baby, the people out here on this YouTube streets is crazy, honey. They's evil and they very jealous hearted of you, honey. Just so jealous hearted. I ain't never made $1,000 on YouTube or none of that. Why you was so jealous of me? But for all y'all that left, I hope y'all were subscribers of the channel. I hope they're making a lot of money. Mm-hmm. Making a lot of money. That's my prayer. That's what I hope and pray, y'all. Mm-hmm. But I don't see y'all engaging down here in this here chat, honey. So that tells me y'all up in this mofo sleeping or something, child. I could have been asleep by now, child. But I thought y'all good people would get up here and engage other than my thoughts and Miss Maria. But y'all ain't doing that. So y'all hit that good like, share, and subscribe. But I see y'all up over here in the bushes. I see y'all in the bushes. I know y'all want to say something. If you want to say something, you say something. Don't come over here acting crazy. Because the way I'm set up right about now, you're going to catch it. Oh, my God, y'all. Oh, my God. I cannot with these people. Mm. I wonder who she going to run to now. Who y'all think she going to run to for cover, support? Who? Who can you run to? Who she going to run to, y'all? I don't know. But, if she have gotten, caught up in a bad situation, I only hope and pray she can get the help she needs. Because the people say you come up with create injuries or whatever just to get those rugs. I don't know. I wasn't there. But again, it's all over there on that live. Y'all going over there and listen to it. I was like, whoa, that is not good. Especially at the age you are. I hope and pray that's not really what's going on with you. I don't wish that on nobody, y'all. I don't. I've been laughing, but I'm laughing because I I tried to tell y'all. And they were saying, I knew she was gonna lie. I knew she was gonna lie. Look at her lying. She's lying. She's lying. Girl, I couldn't even get a word out. I could not get a word out edgewise. I said, what? I didn't see them. Hello, I can't see my chat for some reason. I'm not really sure what's going on. I'm on my phone, y'all. Hey, Miss Salt and Light. Hey, Miss Denise. I gotta drop this link right quick and see what Miss Denise. Miss Denise, you still up in this mofo? Where the thing at? Where that bullshiggity at? Let me see. Child, I'm up here missing everybody. Sure did. Everybody is saying something. Child, I can't see it on this darn phone. My thought says, geez, I guess we all were trying to reach you. I hit you on the message board. Baby, I guess so. Miss Carla says, hey, G, just got back from the hospital. My daughter had to have 3 breathing treatments. She is home now. Prayers up to my internet niece. Let her know that I love her so much. Ms. Jam says, thank you. I needed this giggle already. I thank Miss Taiwan again for the $5. I appreciate your love and support. Thank you. Miss Maria says, in my thoughts, hey, my sister Maud, happy Saturday. Yeah, child, I've been missing a whole lot. My thoughts says, hey, Miss Carla. Miss Carla, I need you to go over there and listen that I said what I said this morning, and you can hit me up on you know how you hit me up. Don't be trying to harass me, though, because, I put you on the block list with the quickness. Hello, Miss Sylvia. She says, hello to the people. Miss Carla says, hey, my thoughts, and Maria. Miss Maria says that Taiwan, hey girl, hey, thank you for your support. She says that Sylvia, she says, hey friend, hey. Miss Jennifer says, y'all, yes, all the time. My thought says Maria, hey, American beauty. Miss Taiwan says, Maria, hello sis, you welcome. Miss Maria says that Carla, hey neighbor. Miss Sylvia says, hey, friend Maria. Miss Jam says, oh, my God. Thank you, Miss Maria, for your love and support of the channel. Miss Gail, hey, Miss Gail. She says, hello, everyone. Miss Maria says, Jam, hey, girl, hey. Maria says, Gail, hey, friend. Jam says, I love Queen Sheba. Yes, Miss Faye said, they dog her out. They dog walk that hoe. They call her a bitch. They call her crackhead. They call her all kinds of names. I said, I know that ain't the good squad doing all of that there, honey. But I ain't got nothing to do with it, child. You lied on a girl. I ain't did nothing. Jim says, hey, Ed Mods. Miss Faye says they called her a crackhead and told her to pay that money back. Pay that motherfucking money back. That's what they said. God knows that's what they said. My thought says, and the devil was preaching and they fell for it. They fell for it. Yes. Miss Sexy Diva. Hey, Miss Sexy Diva, baby of the bunch. She says, hello, talking with G in chat. Hello, beautiful. Miss Carla says, G, what happened? Miss Carla over there on the Queen Sheba, I said what the fuck I said. V Jackson squad went off on her today. They call her a damn crackhead. They said she's a scammer. They said she lied on somebody to make herself look good. And she done to scam some folks out of the money that was in her camp, honey. It's all over there on the Queen Sheba, honey. It's at the beginning. Child. Jim says, I'm lost, but whoa. I will backtrack, honey. You ain't got to backtrack, baby. Just go on over there and listen to the live, baby. Jim says, no. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. I tried to tell y'all good people, y'all left them up over here because y'all thought I was a liar. Y'all thought I was a scammer. Y'all thought all of that just in the name of V Jackson. Now look at this. God is so good, honey. Thank you, Miss Maria, for letting me know that the good people was talking to me in the chat, honey. I couldn't see nothing, honey. Miss Sexy Diva says, tap that like button, please, and thank you. Consider joining for $2.99. It's a vibe up over here. Miss Maria says, Sexy Diva, hey, my baby sister Ma, what's popping in the desert today? My thought says that Faith, they would never see that money again. Child, they got about $10,000 out of them folk, honey. It was a 6-hour live, honey. And the way they were crying and carrying on, you thought it was a death, honey. $10,000, honey, child, at the expense of G Squad. I'll take it, because see, my blessing is on the way. Thank you, Lord. Miss Sexy Davis says, hello, Maria, my sister Maud. Miss Jan says, please hit that like button. Yes, thank you so much for that. Maria said, the truth always surface. You better come on through here. It always do. Thank all of my strong supporters. Y'all was there for me. I can't even lie. Y'all was right there. Ooh, child. I thank God for y'all. Y'all didn't fall for the okie doke. So y'all are leaders. There's a difference between leaders and followers, and y'all was leaders. I'm trying to tell y'all. My thoughts is now they fussing and crying among each other. They have to sing, better have my money. Not. Miss Paula says, hello, everyone. Taiwan says, when you are filled filled with bitterness and misery. You are going to cause chaos everywhere you go. That lady was a distraction. I try to warn the people, but God said, no, it's going to come out. And I ain't got nothing to do with that. Miss Faith says they said she paid one person and did not pay the other person back. And she ain't paid me back mine either, honey. Miss Stacey Diva says, hello at my thoughts. Maria says, Paula, hey friend, how you been? Miss Stacey Diva says, hello at Carla. My thought says, she has slithered to another YouTube sector where they don't know her. She gonna scam again. It's who she is. Yes, yes, my thoughts. Miss Maria says, my thoughts exactly. Miss Sexy Diva says, them scamming snakes turning on each other. Ain't that's what Mel said? The year of revelation. Ain't that what Mel said? Miss Salt Light says, hello everyone. Hello, beautiful. How are you? Was this on Queen Sheba panel today? Yes, ma'am, Miss Carla. It's at the beginning. Miss Paula says, hey, Aunt Maria. My thought says that Sexy Diva, hey, how's it going? Miss Jennifer says, yes. Miss Maria says something like, hey, gorgeous, happy Saturday. My thought says she is famous now, and CC's and subs gonna know that name if she come up in the chat. Child, I was done when they called her that crackhead. I said, wait, what? Miss Sexy Diva says, hello at Salt and Light. Miss Carla says, hey, Paula, Lisa, Miss Faith, and Sexy Diva. Miss Sexy Diva says, they said she's a pea-head. Yeah, that's what they said. Taiwan says, that money is up her nose. Oop, not up the nose, honey. Miss Maria says, well, I need to hear some apologies. They can keep their apologies. God's got me. Miss Maria, I don't want them folk over here. God knows I don't. I wish I could remember everybody that caught themselves riding with her, believing in her, and all of that. I wouldn't let them back on my channel because you should know better. You're old enough. You are an adult. You should know better. I will, Miss Maria. Give me 1 minute, Miss Denise. Give me 1 second. Miss Paula says, hey, at Carla. My thought says, hey, Bush campers, welcome and join the chat. Please tap the like button. Miss Sexy Diva says, faking injuries to getting more pain pills. I didn't say it. Whoop, no, we didn't say that, honey. Miss Didi says, G Mods and chats. Hey, Miss Didi, welcome. How are you? Who's live? Queen Sheba. Miss Faith says, number 2. My thought says, Maria, they are too stubborn to apologize. She stung their ass. Now they are talking out. Miss Maria says, Miss Didi, hey friend, how you feeling today? My sweet says hello. Miss Denise says, hey y'all. Miss Taiwan said, people that talk as much as that lady, you have to be cautious of them. Absolutely. I couldn't tell them nothing though. Miss Maria says, my thoughts, I know you fucking lying, shaking my head. I ain't feel no ways tired. Miss Salt and Light says, I worked this AM. I came home, went to sleep. You deserve some rest. I'm ready to take me a nap too, but I had to come up here and bring awareness, honey. Miss Maria says, Salt and Light, how's your tooth? Y'all, I missed a whole lot. I thought y'all weren't gonna talk to me. My thought says that Sexy Diva, them people's over there says it's Massa. She be a sea head and a thief. Miss Denise says I'm here. Miss Denise says Pat. Miss Maria says ring. The ring don't fit. Ooh, child. Miss Didi says, what tea? What happened? Listen to Queen Sheba, honey. V. Jackson that told all that big old lie on me and held that extravaganza against me, honey. And all the people left my live, child. I lost 300 subscribers in less than, maybe 30 minutes or so. Jam says I had to red ball back at Queen Sheba. Miss Denise says, at Maria, hey, sis, hey. Miss Didi says, CS needs to be quiet. Miss Paula says, he don't care. Miss Denise says, Pap can give out 2 rings. He got everyone money. Ooh, child. My thought says, Clarence is a double nasty mess. She passing it out like free water. Not the free water, babe. Miss Sensitive says, tap that darn like button. You watching? Please consider joining for $2.99. Justice for Dro, justice for Ramika, justice for Shanquilla. Thank you, Miss Maria, Miss Denise says, and is. Miss Faith says, God clear your name, G. Yes, he did. Yes, he did, Miss Faith. I thank God. He's an amazing God. Child, sometimes it's hard to sit back and wait on God, child. Because, my time ain't God's time, child. But he was giving me the warnings. He was showing me things before it happened. And God knows he was. Miss Faith says, 50 Cent on Clarence, child. Miss Faith says, hi, Denise, girl. Miss Maria says, well, there are children with kitty content. Ooh, child. Maria says, Faith. Miss Carla says, gee, I just went over and listened to Queenship. Girl, not a crackhead and pill popping. All of that, Miss Carla. All of that. Miss Carla, Miss Carla. God is so good. Miss Denise says, and stop having conference on people. Yes, I spoke to you, but you didn't see it. I love you, Miss Sunlight. They call her all that. Yes, Miss Faith. Miss Denise says, she must can't see us. My sweet says, I couldn't, y'all. I couldn't. My other tablet, I don't know what's going on with it. My sweet says, I don't know what you're talking about, so I'm listening. The lady that pulled that stunt on me when I got out of the hospital and told that lie, and they had a whole entourage about me. G Squad called me a scammer, said I got cash apps in that lady name, and I never did any of that stuff. All I ever did was try to help that lady. Well, that same squad is now calling that person that was that carried that lie to that lady, and they calling her a crackhead and pill popping and all that, and they're scamming all that bullshit now. Because I've been speaking. G, check your chat or refresh. Yes, Miss Guess is, oh, I'm sorry. I was cooking dinner, talking with, mm, um, Joy to the World says, hey, everybody. Hey, Miss Joy to the World. How are you, beautiful? Welcome back. My sweet says, hey, Maria, I need some of your moonshine. I need some moonshine too, said Miss Denise. Miss Maria says, Joy, hello, and welcome back. Happy Saturday. Yes. Taiwan says, I be. Miss Sexy Diva, Miss Denise says, hey, Sexy Diva. Hey, Sister Ma. Miss Maria says, Gail, what you cooking? G, 30 minutes. Thank you, Miss Maria. Elle said she need to pay that money back. I will. Thank you so much, Miss Carla, for your $3 super stick. I greatly appreciate it so much. Two more to go. Miss Joy says, I'm not sure who we talking about, but I'm here. Miss Joy, we're talking about V. Jackson. She told a lie on me after I had got out of the hospital fighting for my life. She said I scammed my subscribers for money in the name of a lady that was really sick, and all I ever did was try to help that lady. And they held a whole conference against me, and they all believed. And I lost like 300 subscribers. Right? What was it? The end of 24, 25. I was hospitalized. And I had been fighting for my life and all that stuff. And why would I get out of the hospital? God give me a second chance to bring harm to somebody. I mean, make that make sense. But anyway, I let the people do what the people gonna do, honey. And I just kept pressing forward. Taiwan says, I never gave up on you, G. I'm not weak like that, and I'm not a follower. All right, Miss Taiwan, come on through. Miss Joy to the World says, Miss Maria. Miss Dee says, Joy to the World, me either. Miss Carla says, hey, my sweet. Miss Maria says, Carla, thank you for your support. Miss Joy to the World says, Miss Dee. Miss Dee says, Joy to the World. She says, hey. Miss Denise says, Mariah, tell her to drop the link. Maria, I am. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. My thought says, I wonder if she can run fast like most sea heads can. They famous for snatching money and running. Hey, Miss Candy. Hey, Candy girl. You are my world. Hey, Miss Candy. Hey, beautiful. Welcome. My thought says, hey, Candy. Hey, ladies. Someone needs a doctor to heal their diabetes. Ooh, ooh, what did I miss? It's all on the Queen Sheba show. I said what the I said this morning. Miss Candy, they over there calling V. Jackson a crackhead and a scammer and a pill pop and all that bullshit. It's all over there, honey. Y'all going over there and listen to it. Miss Soundlight says, it's okay. I can hardly wait to get it pulled apart in April. Miss Maria says we are two super stickers from our goal. You see the 99-cent super sticker works. Your support is very much appreciated. Thank you so much, Miss Maria, and thank y'all so much. My thought says that Candy V. Jackson has been busted out on Queen Sheba. I said what I said today. They brought by her own squad. Miss Ladon, you're not welcome here. Um, I'm gonna go ahead and get you out of here, baby. Cause see, I helped you out a lot too. Talking about some G stop the cap, girl. I couldn't even read it. I don't know why she thinks she bad, and I helped her ass too. And she is child. I cannot with these people. Now I can't even see it. See, why you in my bushes? Girl, I done lost it. I can't see now. Oh my goodness. Trolling in my bushes. Oh my God, I cannot see it. I can't see. If y'all see LaDon come back up over here, she may hopefully she won't go and make another page. I did a lot for LaDon, and you coming up on my live today, still trying to scandalize my name. If you're gonna talk about something pertaining to me, talk about what I did for you, and you can shut the fuck up and stay off of my live. That's what you can do. How about that? How about that? See, people don't want they don't want to never tell the truth. Like she big badass. That's why you going through what the fuck you going through right now. Oh my God. Go take several C's before I had to call you out. Lord, I can't see the chat no more. How did I get to it a while ago? And see, they always think they bad and they scare somebody. I don't know why they keep thinking that they scare me. Y'all bitches don't even know me. Really? Man, you better go ask somebody. All up over here. Why you over here? Girl, I can't see much. I can't see it. Lord, let me see. Can I drop that link? Still wants me to be a part of the circus, y'all. Just want me to be a part of the circus. Oh my goodness. I can't see. Miss Denise, I just dropped the link. Miss Sensitive says, caping for what? Y'all snakes got played by y'all head snake. Absolutely. Miss Deborah says, you see how the good Lord works, G? Yes, I do, Miss Deborah. Absolutely. And you see how Satan want to come over here and try to be up over here. Why are you over here, LaDon? You don't like me. But what I do for you? What did I do for you, LaDon? Stop the cap. You stop the fucking cap, stupid ass. Don't come back over here. I just told you that. You're not bad. What you think you're doing over here? You don't scare me. And don't make another damn page. If you make another channel, I'm going to block you every time. If you're coming over here to tell about what G did for you and how G gave you words of encouragement, no, you keep that too. Not LaDon started mess. She know me. Please don't do that. We're peaceful over here. That part right there. Trying to include somebody in her bull crap. Girl, you better go take several seats before I call your ass out. I'm trying so hard to be nice. You stupid ass. You think you bad? What the fuck? My thought says, why come to a person's house that you don't like? Crazy, stupid ass. My sweet says, Miss Maria says, my sweet, not all of us. The what's that? The Thelma Clark. Oh, I have to stop. I was turning the page and I heard this. Whoa. My thought says, they bad until they meet the real. Yeah, popping up over here, girl. You should have found. Go find you. Is you still out there? Is you still out there? Keep on. Keep on. You out there? I ain't never been out there. I ain't never ever. Never ever. You don't scare nobody. Denise, I dropped that link for you. She trying to be mad at her head huncher, but at the same time, she's still a flying monkey. What the fuck you over here in the bushes for with your lying stupid ass? Oh my god. Mm. Thelma, hello and welcome. Make yourself comfy. Who's Thelma? Miss Sexy Diva says you got said what you said. We speaking on it. Ma Sweet says, what's up, Miss Maria? Y'all coming over here like she's scaring somebody. Girl, you better go take several seats. It almost came out, y'all. Miss Denise, I did drop that link if you wanted to come up here. Nah, LaDon mad because she can't come over here and enjoy the live like she used to. She miss it over here. Don't come back over here. LaDon was on the Coca-Cola also. But thank you, my sweet. Thank you, my sweet. Now she coming over here like she trying to regulate. Girl, what you gonna regulate? Girl, go sit down somewhere. My thoughts is we have not changed over here. They did. We are standing where we stood. Absolutely. Miss Carla says, now y'all want to troll? Get the hell out of here. That dumbass LaDon like she bad. You must be on that bullshiggity today, LaDon. You on that motherfucking bullshiggity? You bold enough to come up out of the bushes and pop your head in my live chat? Is you on something? What the fuck? Ain't no fun when the rabbits got the gun. You should have kept your damn mouth closed if you didn't want nobody to know. You mad? Why you mad? Why you mad? Why you mad? Oh my God. Did you give that lady that money back out of that wallet that you having to go to court for? You want to talk about it? You want to talk about it? I'm just asking. They accuse your ass of stealing $2K. Let's talk about the shit. Let's talk about it. Nah, you can't talk about it because it done blocked your ass. Don't come back up over here. Worry about trying to get yourself out of that situation. See, that's how come you're going through what you're going through. You're messy as hell. You ain't got no room to stand on. Clean up your own. Clean around your own front door. Clean around your own front door. You coming for me when all I ever tried to do was help your stupid ass. You're just the dumbest V. The fuck away from here. What the fuck? Yes. $2K out of a wallet that she claims she found in a damn grocery store. Take that bullshit to somebody else. Don't waste your air on Coca-Cola junkie. Thank you, my sweet. I won't. You right, my sweet. I won't. Nah, running around like lost chickens. Child. Well, child, sound like to me she still got a hold on them. Still got a hold on them. It's sad when people know that they wrong someone and will not own. Damn it. I done lost it again. Oh my goodness, it won't let me sit. Will not own it. Speak the truth. Yeah. No, she mad. She probably see that I'm about to hit 2K again, and she's mad. Oh, she about to hit 2K because she was over there on that lady's channel, told that lady that good old lie that I said that I had to hit 2K before I could be monetized, and I never said that. Another lie. Stop lying on me. God ain't gonna never bless you. You don't know who you messing with. Better go find you somebody else to play with. It's more to that story. Somebody stole. Well, if I hit it, they ain't gonna let me see. Let me put my child. They all up over here in the bushes. Somebody stole that wallet. Yeah, somebody stole it. It wasn't me. I'm just saying what she said. I don't got nothing to do with it. But I ain't the one in trouble behind stealing no 2K out nobody's wallet. I ain't do that. That's you out here crying, going back and forth, talking about you got to go to court. You might go to jail behind that. Girl, bye. See, you got too much time on your hand. And see, watch what God do for you. If you ain't fixed that situation, watch how it flip on you. Because you messy. You messy as hell. You too old for this bull crap. You need to be somewhere praying, asking God, God, can you help me? God, can you please help me? I need your help, God. God, if you get me out of this situation right here, I'm going to mind my business and I'm going to do better. Y'all stay up over here in these bushes. For what? I'm like Mel. You don't like me, and I'm good with that. I ain't lost no sleep. I'm not going to lose no sleep. But if I was in that situation you was in, I have my sons. I have my sons. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That part. Miss Maria says a sexy diva. Wait a minute. Get it out. You lie. You live it 10 toes in when you standing on business. We are big steppers. And they just mad because y'all are over here and y'all didn't fall for the okie doke. That's all that is. They're just mad and hating that they don't have the opportunity to be up over here freely like y'all are. So that's what that is. But baby, go find you something else to do and get your life together. Get your life, honey. Go get your life. That part. So say what you will and may, honey. Continue to say what you will and may and watch how God continue to block your blessing. Keep on talking about me. Keep on saying my name. Keep on. I'm like the girl on The Color Purple. Until you do right by me. Everything you try to do, it's going to fail. Mark my word. Mark my word. But don't you ever come back over here to give me an apology because I don't want it. Miss My Thought says, if the wallet was found, why not turn it in to the police? Could have been someone's food for the month. Child, I don't know. Miss Sexy says, Maria, let know in my TI voice. My sweet says, LaDon, I will see you. I travel these streets and I will call you out about Miss G, wrong road. My thoughts, don't waste your time, my sweet. She's not worth it. She's got enough going on in her life. God bless her on her journey. I don't know why they think I'm supposed to be afraid of them. I don't get that part, but I'm not afraid of none of y'all. I ain't come to play with none of you hoes. Miss Taiwan says they need to find something safe to do. Baby, Miss Taiwan, if I was going through what she was going through, and when I was hospitalized in around the end of 2024, she was still going through it. So she's probably still going through it. She didn't have nobody. So you want somebody on your team. What about your friends? Will they stand their grounds? Will they be around? Yeah. So you want some people around you that's going to give you words of encouragement and some people around you that's going to be able to perhaps help you if you get caught up in a situation like that. She ain't learned no lesson yet. Too old for that. So how come you going through what you're going through? My thoughts is, my sweets, let's just protect G's house, not in anyone else's house. Yes, that's right, my sweet. I meant my thoughts. She's not worth your energy. She just married probably my sweet because you over here and she's not. That they mad about that, y'all. They really is. I didn't play y'all. Y'all played y'allself. Y'all let V play y'all. That's what that's about. Miss Maria says they need to be getting them folks that money back. Yep, this is probably around about like $10,000 on that 6 hour live. Yeah, somewhere in there. In the name of G Squad. Yep. I doubt that would happen though. But that's what happens when you are a follower. Ooh, child, I cannot believe that head had the audacity to come back up over here. Yes, hit the like button, everyone. Let's get G to 2K. Child, if I get to see, every time I get to 2K, the demons come out, y'all. What is it about 2K? Can we get 2K01? 2001? Child, is something, is 2K demonic or what? What is it? My sweet says, okay, my thoughts, but I know how to conduct myself. All right, my sweet, we love you. My thoughts says, I wonder how many on SS and walking stick and keeping up mess. Sit down somewhere. They ain't got enough sense. That's a person that lives a dangerous life. That's a person that doesn't want any blessings from God. You're messy. You're just a messy person. I didn't go over there and bother you. I didn't come over there where you was at. What you coming over here bothering us for? We ain't bothering you. You had the audacity to pop down in my chat. You thought you was gonna get away with that, girl? Watch what else happened to you before the week's out. Watch that. Watch how God move. Watch what happened. I might not never know about it, but watch how God's about to get you. I bet the next time you won't pop up in nobody else's live chat with that bull crap. Go sit down somewhere. I ain't bothering none of you hoes. My thought says, my sweet, I know you do, sis, but that shit started not worth it. It's not worth it. She's not worth it. Mm-mm. And if you know what, if I saw somebody like that on a live that I was on, I would dismiss myself. Nah, thinking she bad. Girl, you got so many problems. You forgot the conversation we had. You came out for me and you forgot the conversation you had with me privately? Are you freaking serious right about now? Ooh, child. My sweet sis, and respect others. I remember when Miss G was in the hospital and still was loyal to her followers. Absolutely. I had to come out. You backstage. Let me see, Miss Denise. Miss Denise, the link was dropped. Let me see. My thoughts is my sweet. And that is when the snake struck. Yeah, the snake struck. I was weak. I couldn't do nothing. Miss Denise, I don't see you, honey. Let me drop it again. Yeah, I ain't never bothered nobody. I wasn't raised that way. I was never raised that way to bother somebody, to try to scandalize somebody's name. If y'all jealous of this channel or whatever, go make your own channel and trust God. Trust God. That's all you got to do. Leave people alone. You got children, you got grandchildren, and y'all come out here on this YouTube street bothering people. Don't you know karma can hit your kids, your grandkids? Child, I don't bother people because I don't want karma to hit my kids nor my grandkids. Behind you hoes, y'all not worth that. Oh my God. Child, I want to give her a good old piece of cussing down, but you know what? I'm trying to save my energy. She's not worth it. Hey, Miss Denise. Hey, girl. And that's another thing. They mad because Miss Denise is still up over here, honey.
Hey, they
Hey,
gonna go over
beautiful.
there.
How are you?
Hey, y'all. Well, they might well get in line, baby, because I already threw that wig off yesterday and I almost hit the HR person with it. Because, baby, what you're not going to do is play with me, okay? You're not going to play with me. And I ain't got the wig on today, y'all. Look at that. Look at that. Got nothing but that. Yeah. I pulled it off for a second, okay? I pulled it off. But this one, I'm going to show you one I threw at her. This one right here. This one right here, I dangled that one right there. That's Sally Mae. That's Sally. I'm going to have to throw Sally Mae up in the air every now and then. Don't worry
Not
about that.
Sally, man. Not
Now let's
Sally.
get on over. Let's we ease on over here to Satan's realm. See
Hold on, hold on for 1 minute, Miss Denise. Give me 1 second. My thought says I felt a few of them had off energy. It was one preacher that floated from channel to channel, flip flop, and I believed in that lady. I really did, y'all, because I'm that person that I give people the benefit of the doubt. But when I tell y'all that lady, she disappointed me so bad that day when she came up after Miss Denise, and Miss Denise didn't bother that lady. Y'all coming for people that is not even bothering y'all. People ain't even thinking about y'all. Miss Taiwan says shouldn't cross a person you told your darkest secrets to. I could go in and I really could, but I'm not gonna to go in and tell her business. I'm not going to do that to her. She'll
Mm-mm.
eventually tell her own business. Miss Sexy Diva says, we ain't never scared over here. Clock that T. Son of
Right
a
there.
biscuit. Miss Maria says, my sweet, I was trying to find a flight so I could take her phone. My thoughts says, not Sally Mae. Yes. Miss Maria says, my thoughts, I know, right? I haven't seen her anywhere. Miss Thelma says, yes, because the devil can give you a blessing too. Absolutely. I hope that ain't that lady that I was just, because that lady disappointed me, child. When she came for Miss Denise and Denise didn't do nothing, I said, damn, what is it with these people coming for Denise? What the hell? My thought says, Maria, she went back under the rock.
First of all, I think I know who you talking about. That lady didn't want it because when she realized we in the same city and two streets over from each other, and then the church that you went to, my mama was over there, was buried over there. Over there, we had a funeral over there, baby. You didn't want that because I was gonna roll up in there on that Sunday morning, my best Sundays. Best
Mm-mm,
Sunday
mm-mm,
outfit for that one. And lo and behold, it was gonna be holy hands on that day. So she didn't want that smoke. She did what she did. She did what
mm,
she did, was just got quiet and got up, got somewhere because I noticed every time I went somewhere, where it was from I ain't gonna call these CC's out names out, but every time I went to a certain CC's channel and we was talking, we blessed, she eased her butt up there and she came for me. So I backed down, I dropped down, I go somewhere else. We was over here, we get to talking about God, praying and talking. She popped up over here and she come back again. I saw somebody in the chat that I was hitting a slug at because they know who they were. They was in the chat trying to, talk and stuff, and we shooting slugs at. Here she comes. So I say a hit dog will holler. What you opening your mouth for if it wasn't about you? It wasn't about you. So again, everybody was coming from me and I let them know I'm not who you want to tumble with.
mm-hmm,
I ain't no average. I'm not no YouTuber, none of that, but I'm not her that you want to tumble with on nothing, on no level. Sit
mm-hmm,
still. Even when that V Jackson wench kept coming for me, I ain't said none of that. You got mad at me for whatever reason. And then when I made the comment about what happened at my mama's funeral, yeah, we did that. We did. And then when she made the comment, if you did that, if I was your sister, or if you was my sister and you did that, my mom said we'd fight. And I said, you gonna get the same doses I gave the other heifer that put her hands on me at the funeral. You gonna get slung and drugged.
mm,
You would have got the same hand and got a blade in the head. You might as well go ahead on work with me, mess with me
mm,
and see what happened. That's why I don't mess with me. I got people on the inside. We fight every day. That's why I tell them don't go sit down now. Don't talk to me. Okay.
mm, 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 mm.
But they did what they did, sis, because they thought they would see. And I told you, I said, don't worry about it. And you was like, when I called you crying about it, because I didn't want to bother you, but I called you crying. And I said, well, just tell her I don't know what the situation was. Hey, we can sit down, have a I'm not for the on the I'm not for on the panel and we all got to have a crowd to do all that. If I offended you, let me know what I did because you can't just have this much venom and hatred for me. Oh no. Then whatever you said, then I called the other person that used to hang up there, CH. I used to call her and find like, hey, what's going on? I haven't said nothing to her. Why she picking with me? All of a sudden that person blocked me. Whatever she was
Mm,
saying, you blocked me like I did something to you, boo. That's all good and gravy. Cause I
mm,
never did nothing to you. I didn't know what y'all issue was.
mm. I just figured it's just jealousy, shit. I I don't know them folks, but Ladon should be ashamed of herself. You know, she's sad. Give me 1 second. Miss Candy says they don't want Miss Sexy Deeper to take her earrings off. LOL. Miss Thelma laughing. Mom Sweet says I will. You see the see, I told her about doing Coca-Cola, and I could say more. Ooh, and so could I, my sweet. I could. I could embarrass her,
Hello.
but I'm not. My thought says that was a wandering spirit. That spirit need to go head on somewhere. Miss Maria says that Miss Denise, your spirit disturbed her demons. Yes. Miss Thelma says true talk. Absolutely. I mean, they don't like it. They these some sad people. But
And
shame on that chick, y'all. Shame on her. Ooh,
I'm
God
gonna
bless her
say
on
this.
her journey.
I'm gonna say this, sis, one more time for those in the back who didn't hear it the first time. I still got that live. When I was in there on that live when when Debbie was in the hospital and they said that hey somebody in the chat tapped down hey we ought to send her some flowers And somebody put in the chat, I'm sitting there watching. Somebody else put in the chat say, "Well, hey, wait, why don't we send you the money to send them so you can give her the flowers?" And the first thing G said, "No, now I don't know about that. I don't want to deal with nobody's money. Let me find out what we can do. You can send it to her, get her cash app, and send it to her." Miss Thing, Miss wanna be the boss and leading things, drop down her Instagram, her email, her Instagram, told everybody to text her, to email her, and she get back with them and they can send it to her. Say I'm lying, tramp. And I double dare you to step out because I know you listening. Say I'm lying and let's buck, nuck, and buck if you want to. I'll open up my page just so y'all can come over there. I'll go live just so say I'm lying. So I could go ahead and put all of y'all in y'all place because y'all did it. Then
Mm.
y'all had a whole dang conference on them. A whole
Mhm.
conference. A
Mhm.
6-hour seminar. It wasn't no conference,
Mhm.
it was a seminar.
Mhm.
All of y'all had a
Mhm.
whole seminar, had sent another content creator over here talking trash, and I got the evidence. You ain't got a damn thing because it wasn't right. And when they was sending her cash up, because her cash up was support the channel. Go back and watch the video because the video is still available. Go watch the
Mhm.
video of that day. She said support the channel. They was sending it to support the channel. So get
Mhm.
that live together. Now, if you was sending stuff to another person and you said it was for Debbie, it didn't get to her. I know that for a fact because I know who y'all was sending it to. So the pill head took it. I told y'all that from jump she was taking it and lying about it.
Mhm.
And when she
Mhm.
came for me, and she kept it up. I said, make me run up on you, boo. Because I ain't what you want. None of y'all. You ain't ready for this
Mhm.
smoke.
Mhm.
What happened? Everybody got quiet. Everybody got quiet. It ain't nothing for you to get my number. We could call and go one and one. You can go there. You ain't. I don't have to be on no platform to get with you. That's why I said get quiet. Cause y'all kept starting. Y'all let that one demon. She didn't stop there. She tried to go to other CCs. She tried to go to
Mhm.
everybody else when nobody else let her up. Cause I guess people started seeing her for who she was. See, it was
Mhm.
just it was just it was just a money grab on that day. Y'all threw
Mm.
out so much money that y'all broke somebody's cash out. Now what? Now what?
In the name of G Squad, let me read this right here. Miss Taiwan says those folks act like some goddamn children. They want strangers on YouTube to be mad at someone because they are mad at them. Now that's the Lulu. My thought says some CCs have a village. We are a tribe over here. Know the difference, people. Peaceful until otherwise needed. That part. I don't know why she came up over here, y'all, like that. My thoughts is that Taiwan dead on. Go ahead, Mr. Denise.
Like I said, after all this mess broke out and everybody was over there with that seminar, I unfollowed everybody except
Mm-hmm.
for a certain one. And I'm not gonna name who I'm following because it ain't their business. But I support who I support. I left all of them go. That's why I say I can't tell you what's going on their pages or nothing because I don't go. I
Mm-hmm.
unfollow and went by my business. I don't get into they let miss because when you come for me, I'm gonna come. When you come for my sister, I'm gonna say something because right is right and wrong is wrong. So y'all sit there and lied on her. Now that and it's funny because it ain't funny when the rabbit got the poo poo poo. It ain't
Mm-hmm.
funny, huh? Now that she done it to y'all, now y'all want to talk,
Mm-hmm.
huh? No. Go ahead and give up that $60. That was a gift, baby. According to Judge Judy, that was a gift.
Oh
Everybody
my
gifted
God.
her. Y'all was giving her money for her pills. That was a gift. You can't
Mm.
sue for that.
Mm. I don't know why LaDon mad at me. Why she mad at me? Why would you even be in my bushes, LaDon? Why cause? You over here every day? LaDon? You in my bushes every day? I mean, make it make sense. LaDon? Girl.
I'm gonna tell y'all something. If I don't like somebody, and I prove that for myself, and I ain't gotta say who they are. If I don't like somebody, I don't like your content, or you done said something that offend me, I know how to unfollow, and I don't never go visit your channel ever again. I'm not in the bushes. I'm not nothing. I'm not asking nobody what they said. What was up? I don't do none of that. I completely walk away. So
Mm-hmm.
if you say I'll never go to that church for that, I'm not never going to that lady's channel again, and I'm never why you over in the bushes then?
Mm-hmm. Miss Maria
Why you
says
like
I unfollow all of them on every platform. My thought says, who's crying now? As it said, sit in shit too long and you don't smell it anymore. Shaking my head. Now they just Ladon is mad because she can't fit in over here like she used to, and all of y'all is still here. See, V couldn't persuade y'all leaders, but she could persuade the followers. And so now the followers is mad and they trying to find a way to blame that on me as well. But see, God is not pleased, honey. Ain't no good gonna come to you, honey. Baby, you better be careful, shoot. You better be careful.
that part? That's why I
Mm-mm.
say I don't say nothing to none of them. I don't get in there. But I'm speaking what I know of my experience. Y'all act the fool. They turned on you, started saying negative stuff about me. And I ain't first of all, we ain't never met. I ain't never really talked to none of y'all besides
Mm-mm.
one or two people, but one person behind the scenes, and all of a sudden you act like we was cool, and then all of a sudden you flip. So I just left all that alone and I let it be. But y'all let B Jackson get in y'all head. It's turned y'all to give people who people wasn't doing you dirty. I still
Right.
ain't put my mouth on none of y'all until somebody says something. So my smoke right now is V Jackson all the way through. Cause you started all this mess and you the one that started trying to talk about me around everybody. Baby, don't hate because I look better on with you. I look better than you on my worst day. Without I don't wear makeup, I don't wear lashes, I don't do nothing. Like I told somebody, y'all mad because I caught y'all man on accident versus y'all catching it on purpose, dressed up from head to toe. Because if I dress up from head to toe, I'll make you jump out the window, me. Okay? I just don't have time to play with y'all.
Not on accident. My sweet says she wanted to know if you would accept her back. She was high and didn't see what she was doing. Evidently, my sweet, that must have been
Stop
what it
acting up,
was.
my sweet. Stop acting up, my sweet. Stop acting up.
Child, pop up over here.
That's okay.
She's
And
still her
what?
flying monkey. She's still her flying monkey. Child, I
And
cannot.
watch what's gonna happen next week. They're gonna open up the panels and they're gonna be back on. I said what I said. This is how you know they over here. They over here lurking and listening to some of their little minions over here listening and recording and sending it back. They gonna get on. I said what I said with Queen Sheba next week, and then they gonna bring up this. Baby, let me
I
show
don't.
you something. I don't have to go on nobody's panel, get up on nobody's platform to say nothing. I don't have to go to Queen Sheba platform on no I said what I said to say what I gotta say. You want to look, I ain't hard to find if you want to say what you want to say to me. I
Mm-hmm.
ain't hard to find. Y'all subscribe to my channel anyway. You want to hear me ring knock at the door? Well, I come answer.
Miss Maria says, "My sweet, that's a damn strange way to try and ease back in." Child, she could never. She could never. But you know, she's got enough going on. God is whooping her. God bless her on her journey. I feel sorry for the lady. My sweet says, "Well, I told her to go to rehab."
Sad. I
Ooh,
don't
child.
honestly. You know what? I got one foot in heaven and one in hell. Anyway, well, by the gates. I don't say it's in heaven. It's standing by the pearly gates. I don't know if it's gonna cross over. But either way, I don't feel sorry for her. I have no empathy for her. Nothing. So you want to. I'm like stink me. We could go straight to hell together. I don't care. I don't feel.
They
I don't
is
have no feelings.
They is just so mad because they thought this was gonna break me. But like I've always said, I never stopped going live. I was actually live that day when it happened. I continue to go live every day, thriving and thriving and thriving. You know, I'm not a follower. I lead. So know the difference, honey. Go get that Webster dictionary and look at the difference. Miss Sexy Diva says they know they f up now coming back starting ish. Yes, Miss Maria says, I don't feel no ways tired about none of them. And me either, Miss Maria. I keep blocking them. But see, she was bold. She says, I'm not going to create a new page. I'm just going to pop out there and, show my face. Baby, why you do that for? My thought says, and we said what we said. No lies told over here. We are not beefing with any content creators, just a few raggedy subs. That part right there are my
That
thoughts.
part right there. That right
That
there.
part right there, we don't care, and we don't even care about them raggedy subs. The followers, honey, they fell right into that damn. They went into hell. She drove them straight to hell, and now they trying to be mad at me. Sure, y'all go ahead on, go find y'all something else to do, and they
Now
mad
don't be
about the
up here.
support.
No, don't be up here like Kimmy, acting a fool behind Kawa, because Kawa wouldn't give her an apology, and come to find out Kawa didn't deserve to give her no apology, because Kimmy, you side chick heifer, you did your thing. And that's why I'm calling about these side chicks lit suburbs over here that started this mess. That one person who started and everybody followed, the Pied Piper. Y'all followed her like a little kid into hell,
Mm-hmm.
and went against everybody, talked about somebody, and really just did that. And that didn't make no sense. Did a whole seminar on somebody, and everybody, and then when you called her to go over there, she couldn't speak, she couldn't say her piece because everybody wanted to gain up. Because I was over there too in the bush, I was getting ready to come up. She said, "No, don't come up, don't say nothing, because they might just act a fool." I don't give a
Mm-hmm.
damn. Cause see,
Mm-hmm.
majority over there, majority of people that was over there so they could get their views up for their channels. That's what that was about. Cause notice what happened after that. Then they popped up. Then you got off. And you said, "Forget it. I can't say nothing over here. I'm finna go to my channel." So you got on your channel. You said your piece, and then we started talking about something else. See, everybody started piling to see what you was finna say, but you ain't give them what they wanted. So they showed up the next day. You still didn't give
Mm-hmm.
them what they wanted. So they got mad and just went on by their business, and then try to pop up. But then the day you had a feeling, you say, "Oh, let me talk about this." And you talked about a certain person, and that certain person popped up there, and then everybody want to click the link. Then they want to go. No, we wasn't gonna do that. That's not what we gonna do. We wasn't
Mm-hmm.
gonna do that.
Mm-hmm. Miss Maria says that, gee, we told you we wouldn't let you break or stop, and we still here. Whose house? Our house. That part right there. And they are so mad that they're not a part of our house because they used to have fun over here at our house. But I don't want y'all over here. I'm good. Y'all go ahead on. Find y'all somebody else, honey. It's just the audacity for me. I mean, knowing your history, why would you pop out to do that, lady? Knowing your history. I don't have the same history that you have. Never did, never will. I don't have that history. You mad about that? Oh my God.
Well,
I cannot.
I pray they go get their little piece and go on somewhere. Stop scamming people. That's again. It goes back to that's why people don't want to do nothing for nobody on this
Mm-hmm.
internet. Don't some
Mm-hmm.
people don't want to. It goes all the way back. It goes all the way back, and then it goes back
Mm-hmm.
to like what's happening right now with what Tyrone Davis Jr. Look what
Mm-hmm.
happening now. People doing
Mm-hmm.
so much scamming with the Ramika. They doing
Mm-hmm.
so much scamming. You can't help nobody. When
Mm-hmm.
people are really in need, we can't get the help that you need because people like them scamming.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. My thought says they left and we still singing, and I can't see the other. Have a DJ. Now we on the ones and twos. Yeah, they be up over here while we on the ones and twos. My thought, child, they hate y'all. I just got to go ahead and put it out there for y'all. They is pissed off at y'all. They is madder than a mofo at y'all because y'all over here and we are at our house, and they don't have the freedom to be up over here at our house, and they mad, and that's okay. Say whatever you will and may, honey. Come out and say whatever you will and may. But I'm gonna tell you one person. I called Miss Denise at 3 o'clock in the morning, talking to her about this situation. But when something was getting ready to go down that Saturday, I told Miss Sexy Diva, and she can contest to this. I told her what was getting ready to happen before it happened. Did I not, Miss Sexy Diva? If you still up in here, I told her. And I told Miss Denise, I just told Miss Sexy Diva what was getting ready to happen. See, God woke me up. So I don't care what you say about me, honey. I don't
Won't he
care.
do it? What he do
My
it? Because
thought
I
says
know
they
when
can
God
hate
trying to
me,
tell you.
but Jesus loves me. You better know that.
Exactly.
It's
And I
sad.
found And I found out being on this internet, it don't matter what you do. You could be nice, be polite. You could do all that. You could do your channel, walk your channel, a straight line. They're gonna find some way to try to bring some type of scandal to your channel. They're gonna find
Mm-hmm.
some way where they can try to build some type of clout on you and make money off y'all and talk noise. It doesn't matter. People
Mm-hmm.
open their channel for whatever, speak their piece, whatever. I'm like somebody else. If you gonna do all that, V, go on and open up your own channel and your own panel, and you might can get more followers.
hmm
Go on and
I
preach
love you
over there.
more, Miss Candy. She says we love you, G. I love you more. This is our house, y'all. This is not mine. This is our house. We enjoy each other. We have fun, and the haters are hating on that. And it's okay, child. I don't worry about it. As long as I know and God knows, that's all that matters to me. So again, to you, Ladon, whichever channel the people let you up on, baby, say whatever you want to. But this time, shout out Talking with G, because G Squad left the darkness and left y'all behind. So it's Talking with G. You know, you out here searching for me and searching for me and you searching for me and you in my bushes. Why come? Why? Why?
Mhm.
My thought says we are grown over here. Childhood is in our rear view mirror. We don't play games like that. That part, my thoughts. That part. That part. And she was just sad. She should be in her. She should say to herself, "I feel so stupid. I feel so stupid for going in that lady's chat like that. Who you thought you was? Who do you think you was? I never called your name. I never called your name. But you popped up over here on my live today. You was lurking and you was waiting. And see, the devil don't like to know when you happy and see you smiling. I laugh all the time. I laugh all the time. I'm not scared of nobody. And
People
don't
popping
get
up
it
on your
twisted
thing.
now. Don't get it twisted. Ah, I ain't never alone. I got my sons and my grandkids. If I need it, baby, they on standby. And you don't want that smoke right there. Trust me when I tell you, you don't want that smoke. Y'all better go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. They don't bother nobody. They just like their mama. They don't bother nobody. But you bother their mama? You what? Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. My thoughts is now, G, she should have known that the bees was going to sting that tail. Don't come back now. You hear?
Okay, I must have missed something, y'all, because I know I had to take a phone call. So I must have somebody went lurking in your chat today.
Yeah, LaDon.
How did she get in?
I
I
don't
thought
know,
she
but
was.
I blocked her. I can't even remember what she put in there because I saw the name and I saw the face. I said, no, she did. So said me, I forgot what she even said, y'all. If anybody can, whatever. Miss Cecily says, that's how you know them heifers in the bushes lurking. In the bushes lurking. Why come? Why?
Uh, Maria and Sexy Diva, y'all text it to me in the back, text it to me on my phone. Y'all can text me. We talk about that offline. But yeah.
And you know,
Mhm.
I never said her name. I did not say that lady's name. I did not. I was talking about the what I heard on Queen
No,
Sheba's live this morning.
right, right.
And she came up over here. Why? Why?
Yeah, because now she just proved that everybody be in the chat just listening. Like I said, they'll be get ready. They're gonna be on Queen Sheba next Saturday, and they're gonna be on I said what I said and bye and this, bruh. I catch the replay, and if I choose to listen to it, it ain't even really
And
related
that's
to anything.
fine.
So
And that's
don't
fine.
even take it personal.
That's
So
fine, Miss Denise. I hope they do, and I hope they do. Shout out talking with G. So if we're not at 2K 1, we'll get there. So let them keep on shouting me out. I appreciate that. I appreciate them being in the bushes. Probably not even hitting the like and subscribe button, but you giving me the views, and I thank you for that. Thank y'all. My sweet says, Miss G, I think she knows that my man got money and she wants to slide up in here to try and get some of our money. Never get any. Oh, not not our money, honey. My thought says they can say what they want over there. Just don't come over here. That part right there, my thoughts. That part right there.
who
Like I
my
said,
sweet who
she
my
must have
sweet
been
man?
on
Puffy,
something. Huh?
Puffy, my sweet man. Puffy, my sweet man.
Yeah. She must have been on something today, and waiting. My thought says, come on, bush campers, you are welcome. Just mind your manners. That part right there. Yeah, she must have had taken something or something. I'm not really sure for her to, pop up on the live knowing what I know and all that kind of stuff. But like I said, I would never embarrass that lady like that. God bless on her journey, but until she get it right and do right, there's nothing good gonna come to her. Nothing good is gonna come her way. So it is what it is. I'm surprised she locked up. They won't let you out. So maybe I don't know how she doing it, honey, but yeah, that part right there. Child,
Mm.
God is too good to me. God is too good to me. God is too good to me to allow that lady to take my energy. But I had to address her. I was really surprised to see her pop. I build up the nerves to pop in, knowing what I know. I'll say that. Miss Maria says, "In my sweet, never gonna get it. Never gonna get it. Whoa, 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 whoa."
Okay, yeah. You all right then. When you go, the fifth member of MBO, who you go? Mhm.
Yes, Mr. Denise, calling her out of her name. Mr. Denise, would you ever have thought that perhaps maybe she had got addicted to her medication or whatever? And that was actually what was going on with her, causing her mind to go all kinds of crazy ways and creating all these lies and all that kind of stuff on people? Would you? I wouldn't have never. I don't look for the bad in people. I always try to find good in people, regardless, y'all. That's just how I am. I don't have time for that. But I wouldn't have never thought that. My sweet says, I told you she made a milkshake and the wrong Coca Cola. With the wrong Coca Cola.
I I would have never thought that because again, like I said, I never knew it was a beef. I first of all, how I'm gonna have beef with somebody I ain't know I had beef with?
Yeah.
Okay. That's the crazy part. So she was always, throwing slugs, and she kept going one day. And I had hit you behind the scenes. I called, so she got one more time. I said, the only reason why I ain't cussed her, but I is because I was trying to respect your channel. But if I would
Mm-hmm.
have let loose on her, she would have got gone real quick. So I said,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna let it go. I said, I don't know why she keep picking. So then I said, well, maybe it's me. I said, give her my number, tell her let we can talk behind the scenes and let me see. And then the first day was, I don't want to talk to that bitch. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
how many? I ain't gonna be too many of your bitches, and I always tell people, my mama been calling me a bitch and a hoe since I was 3 years old. Your words don't sting me. If hers
Mm-hmm.
didn't sting me, she toughened me up for people like you. Okay, and she
Mm-hmm.
dead gone with my good wig. So still, okay,
Mm.
yes,
My thought says not today, devil, not today. It's just really sad. Miss Maria says, at G, for the record, lady, a woman of high social and standing or authority. There are no ladies in the coven. That part, Miss Maria. God bless that. God bless her, y'all. I feel sorry for her too. I really feel sorry for her. But just go ahead on, honey. Go ahead on about your business, baby. I mean, I'm the type of person when somebody say, something is going on, and if I can, I will without hesitation, because I feel like you wouldn't have never asked me if you didn't really have that need. So I don't question people or whatever. So. Even when she asked me for that $20, I didn't ask her what she needed it for, and none of that. I just automatically sent it to her, no question to ask her, none of that. Ain't that right, Ladon? I am that type of person, right, Ladon? Ladon, I am that girl, right? Yeah, you know that. Oh, Ladon, did you give me something? Did you do something for me? Or did I do something for you? Hello, Ladon, Ladon. Mm. Miss Candace says, not your good wig at Miss Denise. Girl, yeah, Miss Denise and that good wig, honey, been going down through there.
girl, yeah, but she did though. Me and my mama, I'm tell y'all the story real fast. I let my mom borrow one of my wigs, my good one. I had just bought that wig. I just tried it on in the store. I let her use that wig. I let her use so she could go to a quote unquote man house. Okay. Never saw that wig again until they got ready to bury her. And she had always told my sister now when she get ready to go put her in that good wig. I said, don't y'all incinerate my hair. That's mine. And when I went to that funeral and saw her in my good hair, the way I ran over across that casket, they hurried up and grabbed me. I said, she gonna get me this wig back. That part. So my mama was
Mm,
determined, buried in my wig.
Mm. And let me tell y'all this. Let me say this about Miss Ladon, and I think I'm gonna be done with her. Miss Ladon had reached out to me because a certain person, and I would not call the person's name, was treating her really bad, and Miss Ladon didn't know why that person was treating her bad. The person that I am, I told Ladon, I said, "Well, don't look for the bad. Don't think that." I said, "What you need to do is reach to that said person and ask her, hey, did I do something to you? What's wrong? Because you're treating me, you're acting a certain way. Did I not do that for you, Miss Ladon?" See, that's the type of person I am. You're about that chaos. And again, I tell you, that's how come God is not going to bless you. But see, you don't want to talk about stuff like that, do you, Miss Ladon? I get it. Say what you will or may. So go ahead on. Go ahead on. I'm going to let you go. Do what you want to do. My thought says that, Maria, do you think there is a person, turquoise wizard, one or two? Be done when you feel like being done. You are a human and have feelings too. Absolutely. My thoughts. Absolutely. But yeah, I gave Ladon words of encouragement about that lady. Did she reach out to her? I'm not really sure. I know the name of the person. Absolutely, I do. But I hope she made it right with that person. Possibility, because she was in that, what you call that, Miss Denise, that they had against me, that extravaganza
They had that seminar at a
at the
whole seminar.
seminar. hmm Miss Candy says, "LOL, that's too funny." Maria says, "My thoughts are 13." Ooh, mm,
I
mm,
don't know. People, you know what? I try to play for people because I'm dealing with a situation now. Me and G, we talk behind the scenes. Me and my other sisters, they know what's going on. But we all having the same situation where people, you try to do good and people try to take you out of character. You try to do good and pray for them in spite of how they treat you, and they still doing the same thing. When it comes a time when we got to say, you know what, no more. The door ain't
mm-hmm,
open. I have to
mm-hmm,
close it.
mm-hmm. Now, if I would say that person's name, it probably be some chaos started. But I'm not about starting drama on YouTube. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna say that person's name for the sake of you, Ladon. God bless you on your journey, should. But until you get your life and catch up with your age, should, ain't nothing good. So see, I don't have to worry about you. Nothing good will ever come to you. Never ever. It's not gonna happen. Mm-mm. Miss Maria says that my thoughts using discounts and confetti ingredients. Ooh, counterfeit ingredients. Ooh, not the counterfeit ingredients, Miss Maria. Ooh.
Don't make me go back to the masterpiece song. Make like make blank blank like this. Thank you, Dolphin, for your support. Don't make me
Yes,
go
Miss Denise.
now.
Miss
Don't make me go
But
down.
you know what? On a serious note, I thank God for you, Miss Denise, and I thank God that you didn't have to come out of character for none of those people that came for you because they are irrelevant. What their problem was, I don't know. You don't know. We talked in the background. There's no need in trying to figure out. People gonna be people, but like I said, until they do right by people, nothing good is going to come to them. That's it. That's all. My thought says some get old in the body and the brain stay in childhood. That part right there, my thoughts. Miss Candy says y'all have to make your enemies your footstool and step around them. Absolutely, Miss Candy. Absolutely. You're so right. And like I said, I could say more, but I'm not gonna say nothing to embarrass that poor child. God bless her on her journey. She's got a lot going on, and I hope she can fix it, child. That's all I know. But leave me, Miss Denise, and all of us up over here alone, child. We not trying to be part of that bullshiggity.
And I lane. I don't drive fast. I drive 40, maybe 25, 45. I don't do 50, 80. That's why I stay in my lane. I don't bother nobody. But if you come for me or you come for one of my sisters, I'm gonna say something.
Mm-hmm.
That's You come
Mm-hmm.
from you come for a CC that I'm actually supporting and I'm riding for. I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna say something.
But I don't want y'all to be out there raw wrong with that with nobody. We don't have to do that because whose house is our house, and we always gonna have a enjoy ourselves and laugh and carry on over here. Them people's not worth it, y'all. They not worth it. They just want you to come out of characters. So, Mr. Niece, I'm gonna need you to stop throwing your good wigs, baby. I'm gonna need you to stop coming out here cussing the people out, honey. They're not worth your energy, honey. They're just not worth it.
I'm on
Let it go.
probation. Okay, I'm on probation with the Lord. I went. Matter of fact, I was supposed to be out this space, but I'm supposed to be in prayer zone because I threw the wig yesterday. So God gave me grace. Okay.
Mhm. Miss Maria says, I tell randoms that say they don't like me. I have lived my entire life without them liking me. I'm good. That part right there. My thought says, Maria, I don't care. You don't breathe for me. That part. Absolutely. Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You know.
they
You
be
know. You got.
wanting one of us.
You
Go
know.
ahead,
You
Miss.
got. You know. You got the devil shook when they call you in the middle of the night, send you subliminals in the middle of the night, or you got the devil
Mm-hmm.
shook when they come your wall, or they come up on your live and you ain't said nothing on them. You speaking of the situation. Yeah, you got them shook. You
Mm-hmm.
got them.
Hmm. I think they done heard about as much as they wanted to hear. Miss Denise, I see the numbers are dropping down. We was about 60, but like I said to all of y'all that's still over here, that's not welcome over here, just go ahead on and kick rocks, and please don't come up over here. Your subscription, if you are subscribed, please unsubscribe, and I'm good with that as well. Continue to be followers, not leaders. Monsweet says my man wants to tell Miss V and LaDon something. He said, you guys are messing with the wrong person straight from Fort Dix. Laugh my ass off. Whoop. Girl, you ain't said a
Mm-mm.
word to him, did he? Whoop. Girl,
In the
she
word, in the words of what's say, more sweet man say, take that, take that, take that.
got... Must we got a man up in here, child. Must we got a man up in here. And he didn't come to play with you hoes, child. Child. I don't know what it is about them folk, child. God bless them on their journey. That's all we can say, y'all. God bless them. Mr. Niece, don't worry about them people, child. Evidently, it's something about you that's rocking their spirits, honey. And mine as well. Got them just icing a whole fool out here. Child, I cannot. I cannot. Child, it's a mess. Mr. Niece, you got anything else for these good people?
No, I mean, no. I just want to say at this point right now, this is the prayer over the whole channel. Lord, we ask you to come into the midst. We thank you for our blessing, our going out and our coming ins. We ask that you
Hmm.
go into each and one of our homes right now. Give us peace of mind that passes our understanding. You say you put a shield of protection over each and every one of our lives. So we're not going to allow the devil to step in. You say you will fight our battles, and we ask you right now, Lord, to fight this battle that's going on today. Let nothing come this direct. Continue to bless this channel. Continue to bless the Mars, the subscribers, and everybody in it. And bless all of our homes in the name of Jesus. Amen. There we go. I done
Amen.
said it.
Thank you so much for that, Miss Denise. I greatly appreciate it, and I received that. My thoughts said the door is closed and bolted shut, and over people move on. That part right there. But y'all, I've been out here about 2 hours. Shout out to everybody that popped in and hit that like, share, and subscribe button for your girl. I greatly appreciate y'all. The devil tried it, but God blocked it, honey. He blocked it today, yet again. And in a few minutes, they're gonna realize that you keep coming for that lady. God keep blocking what y'all trying to do. I don't bother nobody, y'all. I do not. If I can't help you, I ain't. God knows I ain't trying to hurt you. For what? Why do that? But see, you get your blessings, and favor ain't fair, honey. In the words of Miss Maria, she says, "Thanks for dropping in on the live. We hope y'all were entertained. Until the next time, wishing y'all love, peace, and hair grease. Enjoy your evening. Thanks everybody that helped try with the goal. I greatly appreciate y'all so much. I'm going to see y'all tomorrow. Happy Saturday to everybody. Enlarge our territory. Amen. Thank
Exactly.
you for that. Thank you, Miss Denise, again. I love you. Don't
Right,
worry
Miss
about these people,
Denise.
honey. Don't worry about these people. Ma Sweet, don't let these folks get up under your skin. Don't you be out here saying nothing for them people. Because we don't need that, Ma Sweet. We know who we are. We love each other up over here. That's it. That's all. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
And
Peace
they
be
hate
still,
it
y'all.
because they're not welcome up over here anymore. They can't come in and free flow like they used to, and that bothers them. But that's what happens when you are a follower. I love y'all. Miss Deborah says good night, everyone. Miss Dee
Good
Dee says
night.
amen. Maria says justice for Tyrone. Miss Thelma says amen. Thank y'all so much for y'all love and support. I greatly appreciate y'all. And whose house is our house? And that's what
And justice
bothers
for
them.
and justice for Jada West, baby. The baby that
Yes,
lost her life for them bullies. But we gonna talk about that tomorrow. Amen. Y'all
okay.
peace be still. Be at your home tonight. Sis, I'll call y'all later. Good night.
Good night. Love you. Y'all have a good night.